to give a great big shout out to my channel members. Thank you for supporting my channel. All right, this is a flip through of the One Piece Seasons coloring book that I picked up from Amazon Japan. It's going to be hopefully a very short video. I will be talking through this, just giving you some of my thoughts. I will link this below. Sometimes things on Amazon Japan can be a little bit difficult. Right now, the yen to dollar conversion is actually quite good. And so I think this was like 600 yen. And I think right now that came out to like about $5. So this was a blind buy for me. I actually thought it was a notebook. I didn't realize it was a coloring book, but I could not be happier. I have been enjoying One Piece. I'm actually rewatching the first 300 and something episodes. There's over 1,000 episodes in this anime series, but a lot of them on the platforms that I use, Netflix or Hulu, only the first 300 so are dubbed in English, and I do prefer the dubbed version. So there are 24 unique images from the One Piece anime. This is Monkey D. Luffy. It is double-sided. It is quite heavy cardstock. I will need to test various mediums. This I'm going to treat like one of my Erie books, where I will not be using alcohol markers at all, and so I will be sticking to either paint, water-based markers, or pencils. I love how detailed the pages are, and there are individual one-piece spreads, and then there are two-piece spreads that kind of flow into each other. So Monkey D. Luffy and Shanks, I know because I've seen them in the anime so far. This one I've seen on clips. Her name is Carrot, but I have not gotten that far in the anime, so I don't know exactly who she is. With this, I would also treat like a Disney coloring book, where I'm going to color them in the colors that they are in the anime. This is Nami, and this is Mr. 2, Bon Kurai. I've met him, I mean, not personally, but I've met him in the anime cartoon. This isn't a two-page spread, because if you look at it, it's not actually the same elements from one page to the next. It just, because it goes all the way into the spine, it looks like it could be, unless you start looking at it more detailed. This is Sanji, he's their cook. This is Usopp, he's the sniper, and he also does a lot of maintenance on it. This is a villain type of guy. She's the navigator. I don't know who she is. This is a friend of Monkey D. Luffy, and Monkey D. Luffy is the captain of the Straw Hat Pirates, just in case you were not a nerdburger like me. This is Boa Hancock. Again, I've seen this character on YouTube because I have seen some clips, but I've not actually been introduced to her into the anime where I've gotten up to. This is the second ship. I don't know if they actually have more ships. The first ship they had was the Going Merry. This is the Thousand Sunny. I had just been introduced to this ship in like episode 300 something. So I don't have a lot of reference to this one, but I do know that this is their ship. This is Jinbei, again, another character I've not actually seen. This is Frankie, the whole Enos lobby, I think is the arc. He's featured heavily in that, so I am a fan of Frankie. He's super weird, though. Don Quixote de Flamingo. I think I know who this one is. I think this is a villain. This is Ace. This is Luffy's brother, and I have seen some episodes with him in it. And again, it looks like it should be a two-page spread because there is really no gap in between. But if you look at the artwork, they are actually standalone artwork. And I actually really like this one with the Mandu right there. As you can see, it is a stapled book. This is Buggy the Clown. He is a villain. Corazon, I have not been introduced at all, so I don't know if this is a villain or if this is a pirate or both. Brooke, this guy right here, he's actually one of the Straw Hats. I've not been introduced to him on the shows that I've seen, but I have seen him in clips on YouTube. Roanoa Zorro, he's actually my favorite character. He's got green hair. He's super hot for an anime guy. And I love his voice. His voice is actually also, or at least the English dubbed version, his voice is also the voice of One for All in the My Hero Academia series. Yeah, I love me some anime. This is Perenna. Again, I have not been introduced to this character, so I don't know who this is. Sabo, I think, is a straw piece pirate or straw hat pirate, but again, I have not been introduced to this character yet in the episodes that I've seen, but I think that artwork is actually really pretty. I think all of the artwork in here is really pretty. We've got Nefeltari Vivi. I think this is Princess Vivi from Alabasta, and if that is, then I've definitely seen that because I've seen the Alabasta arc. Yeah, because I think that's her giant chicken that she rides. So I think that's really pretty. This is Nico Robin. She was a villain, but now she is a Straw Hat pirate. And if you're like, oh my God, spoilers, Johanna. Yeah, this cartoon anime has been out since the early 2000s, so no. This is Eustis Kid. Okay, I don't know who this is at all. I haven't seen it in the cartoons or the anime that I've seen. Anime, cartoon, same thing. And I haven't seen it in the clips. This is Chopper, this guy right here. And I think this is a really, really pretty picture. And then the final picture is Trafalgar Law. He is a Straw Hat pirate, but I have not been introduced to him. But I think that imagery is just really pretty. And then you get into some postcards, and this is actually, it's not all of them, but it's some of the pictures that are actually in here. And I am definitely going to keep these and reference them because it gives me an idea of what these characters are supposed to look like. And that is it. Like I mentioned in my haul video, I might actually go and look to see if they have some more of these because I love the imagery on here. I certainly love this anime. Plus the paper is really nice, but I actually will work with the paper first before I purchase any more. When you're purchasing from Amazon Japan, because of the shipping, it does make more sense to just get a few in your shipping because then they just combine all of the shipping together. And I've never had any problems with them. All right, guys. Well, that's it for me for now. And as always, aloha.